Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Houston Sports Talk back into the video today, and today the Cleveland Browns and the New England Patriots made a trade this morning when we saw the Cleveland Browns trade offensive tackle Tyrone Wheatley Jr. for running back who was a fourth-round pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, Pierre Strong Jr. Pierre Strong Jr., who played in 15 games for the Patriots in his rookie season last year in 2022 with New England, had 10 rushing attempts for 100 rushing yards and 1 rushing touchdown and 5 first downs. That means he averaged 10 yards per carry and he averaged 7 yards per game. And he also had 7 receptions for 42 receiving yards and 3 receptions for first downs. But he barely played, though, last year for the New England Patriots. I like this addition for the Cleveland Browns. I felt like they needed some depth at running back. Here's how I feel. I don't feel like they have an actual backup running back since Kareem Hunt left. They have a couple solid backups after Nick Chubb. They have John Kelly Jr. and they have Demetric Felton. But to add in, here's how I feel. I feel like Pierre Strong Jr. is, in my opinion, I feel like he is better running backs than any other running back that is on this Cleveland Browns roster that is not named Nick Chubb. I think Pierre Strong, it might take a couple weeks into the regular season, but I could see Pierre Strong. I do think he will be the backup running back for the Cleveland Browns this season. I think he is their second best running back on this roster. I think he's better than John Kelly Jr. I think he's better than Demetric Felton or anybody else for that matter that's on this roster. I think there's one other running back named Wilkins on this roster too. But I think he's gonna show some good things to the Cleveland Browns. I mean, he had 100 rushing yards last season, 1 rushing touchdown, and only 10 carries. I'm really excited to see what he will do for the Cleveland Browns. For Tyrone Wheatley Jr., I mean, nice, solid offensive tackle. The Patriots needed some tackle depth, so they traded a running back where they have some talent at the running back position. You have Amon-Ra Stevenson and Ezekiel Elliott as your top 2 backs, and then you drafted J.J. Taylor in last year's draft, and I think that was the 6th round last year. So that is they have some depth at running back, so it didn't hurt them to trade a running back for an offensive tackle. So I don't think this is necessarily a bad trade for the Patriots. I don't think it's a bad trade for them at all. Here's how I feel. I just think this was a really good trade for the Cleveland Browns. I think this will be a good addition for their offense at running back with Pierre Strong Jr. I know Nick Chubb is running back 1, but I think Pierre Strong will most likely be the backup running back for the Cleveland Browns, and he's a really solid backup running back to have. I think Cleveland will really like having him on their roster. Using your thoughts. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know your thoughts on the trade. I think both teams win. I don't think there are any losers in this trade. I think both teams are doing very well in this trade. But as for who's doing better in this deal, it is most definitely the Cleveland Browns. You guys have your thoughts on the trade, and we'll see how this works out for both teams. And peace out.